Well, good morning, Christina and Jeanette. I'm really glad you could meet today. Even though it's Saturday, I thought it was important that we meet about this case. It's a young man I met at the detention center this week when I went in to do Know Your Rights presentations and intakes. And he is an 18-year-old recent high school graduate, scholarship to college. He is undocumented, obviously. His parents, he's from Guatemala, was brought here when he was 1. His parents are still in the greater Phoenix area. They do know he's detained. He's been in touch with them. He is an expedited removal process. That's why I called this emergency meeting. So wanted to, I talked to him very briefly, but knowing that I couldn't give him any legal advice, I just said that I would definitely come back and see him. Someone from the agency would come back and see him. And so I was hoping that one of us would be able to go in Monday. His hearing is Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, why don't we start going over some of the options for him right now? So, first of all, just so that we can get this off the table, how come he can't go back to Guatemala?
Well, he came here when he was 1. This is his country. This is the land that he's become used to, the people. Honestly, I did ask him because he has a fear of being deported to Guatemala. Do you know anyone there? He says no. He really doesn't know anyone there. His parents have not kept in touch with people there. Most of their relatives have immigrated.
Oh,
okay.
Okay. And he graduated high school last year?
Yes, he did.
And he has a scholarship, right?
Yes, he does.
You know if he has any problems with the law, any misdemeanors or...
Luckily, he has been like a straight arrow. Until he got this traffic stop for a busted taillight, he had nothing. But then they ran the check and they saw that he was undocumented.
Okay. So my next option is, how come he can't apply for citizenship right now?
He's now eligible for citizenship because my understanding is his parents are immigrants also.
Yes, they're undocumented
They're
as well.
undocumented. And does he have any other siblings that are citizens?
He has no siblings who are citizens.
Okay. So he won't not qualify.
Yeah, there's no one to apply for him.
Yeah.
How come he is? And I know he said that he had a scholarship, and as he graduated from high school. So how come he can't apply for a student visa?
For a student visa, you had to apply when you are outside the country, and you need your passport and you need your documents. So in that case, you apply when you're there, and then you, in this case, he's being already here since he was a baby, right?
Yes, 1 year old.
So he won't be eligible for that either, I believe.
Okay. So I also heard about this program called DACA. Are you familiar with it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you think he might be eligible for that?
In this case, I think he will be eligible. Just to go over all their options, he had experienced any trauma, he was a victim of any crime or anything like that?
No. Based on the intake that I did, he has never been the victim of a crime in the United States or outside of the United States in that 1 year he was out.
Okay.
What were you getting at there?
Okay, because there are other options, like for victims of crimes, is a U visa.
Right, okay.
Or if he was victim of human trafficking, is a T visa.
Yes. No, he wasn't.
So in this case, I think DACA will be the best option for him.
I did do as thorough an intake as I could with Alex, but if we could go over the DACA requirements, that would be a good thing. It would jog my memory to be sure I really touched on everything, because I do think, based on that intake, that he is a good candidate for DACA.
Okay. Well, this program doesn't offer legal status, but it offers a job permit for him, and he may be able to renew every 2 years. So I think this will be a good option for him to be in the country, to stop his deportation, and to stay to continue with his activities without being in fear of being removed from the
Okay.
country.
Okay.
So what do you guys think if we go over the requirements and we can do like a quick check?
Yes, I think that's really
on the
important.
requirements? So he was under the age of 31 as June 15 of 2012.
Yes, he was.
Okay. He came to the United States before reaching his 16th birthday.
Yes.
He was baby, okay. He had continuously resided in the United States since June 15, 2007 up to the present time.
Yes, he's never left the country.
Okay. He was physically present in the United States on June 15, 2012, and at the time of making the request, that will be this time, he continued in the United States.
Yes.
Right? Okay. He don't have any lawful status. So
No,
he don't have
it doesn't.
Okay. He already finished high school.
Yes,
He
last
has
year.
his certificate. Okay, so he qualifies, and he has no any felony or significant misdemeanors.
None.
Okay, so it seems like he may be eligible for DACA.
Great.
Okay.
So as a social worker, we'll go ahead and I'll bring him in, and I'll kind of talk about some of the options. And it appears that right now DACA is a really favorable option for him. So we'll go ahead and talk to him and see if that's something that he wants to apply for.
That sounds wonderful. Will you be able to go in Monday or Tuesday? Because
Monday.
Wednesday, wonderful.
That's
Okay.
great. Okay.
Thank you, Christina.